So Thomas, today you've been talking a lot about the collaboration between space and non-space sector. What do you see are the main possibilities with a collaboration?
Well, the main possibilities, maybe first also reason, is because, of course, many challenges we face in the materials technology area, we have many commonalities with other sectors, with other industrial sectors. And it's, of course, important to spin in very innovative solutions, and we don't need to develop them from scratch for space applications, so we adopt them and make them the use of them for space applications. A main challenge, of course, is knowledge about that. And this is ideally discussed, for example, in a forum like this, where you can reach out also to non-space entities and understand where their state of the art, their problems, their challenges are. But we do the same. We also organizing workshops from ESA, where we're not only inviting space community, but also we're reaching out to non-space communities, and also do the same, in fact, of bringing them together and try to network and try to identify, let's say, commonalities and establish cooperations. So important is to simply stay in touch and know from each other and know each other's, let's say, solutions to problems, challenges.
In order to intensify collaboration, maybe between Lund and ESA, what would be a next step?
No, I think we have identified from some of the companies clearly very similar, let's say, I would call it challenges today. And of course, it is always a matter of going to the detail of how far you actually can collaborate, because the areas of applications are very different, but the problems are very similar. And so I think from that we could already start discussing in more detail, because you need to understand technologies more depth. And of course, I would invite the participants of this workshop also to the ESA organized workshops in that context, and also bring to their attention what we do, for example, for advanced manufacturing technologies.
So, Christophe Lasseur, when we're talking about circular systems, what would be the biggest challenge when we want to set up a circular system?
If you want to build a circular system, the first things you need to know is your technology, what you are already using locally, your wastewater treatment, the food stream in the city, the air quality, your main industry, the waste that you are producing. Because if you want to be circular, you cannot adapt an existing system easily. You may have to reconceive some of the pathways. And to be able to do that, you need data, you need information, because it's quite complex, and you will have to be able to simulate, understand the flow in order to build a circular system. And the first thing to do is to know yourself better.
Christophe, earlier today, you did mention, you're talking about the value and quality of waste. That sounds a bit strange to some people, I think. Could you explain further?
Well, I understand your reaction, because nobody wants to pay for his own waste. Yeah? But there is waste that you consider as no value, but another industry needs it. So you may have to consider different flows. What is a waste for you is a substrate for another production. Yeah? So, for example, let's take something very basic, a football match. Yeah? So everybody comes in the stadium, a lot of human waste production, but this is a lot of nitrogen. Yeah? So you can use it after treatment as a fertilizer. Yeah? And this is some value. I mean, the agriculture, they bought it. Yeah?
Oh, I really enjoyed coming here. It's an extremely lively event and lots of interaction, bringing people together who would normally not come together naturally. So it was a very, very good initiative. I take home a lot of different contacts. I met a number of interesting people from Sweden, from Lund, and I'm very happy to take home their different business cards.